Soon, the galaxy will be remade.
The new trailer for the final season of Star Wars Clone Wars shows that some of it will take place at the same time as Revenge of the Sith. Showrunner Dave Filoni had originally intended for the final episodes to coincide with Revenge of the Sith, and then have a few episodes that take place in the wake of those tragic events. And from what we can tell from this trailer, that still seems to be the plan. So let's take a look at how they're executing it all these years later. This line from Mace Windu,
I sense a plot to destroy the Jedi.
and this line from Yoda,
Great care we must take.
are also heard in Revenge of the Sith during a Jedi Council meeting.
I sense a plot to destroy the Jedi.
This is, of course, the game-changing meeting where the Jedi first float the idea of removing Chancellor Palpatine from power. But given that Windu and Yoda are holograms in the show, that means we'll be seeing this key moment from one of the other characters' perspectives who was at the meeting, Jedi Master Ki-Adi-Mundi, or Aayla Secura. We also notice that this shot of Anakin drawing his lightsaber on some terrified aliens at a spaceship looks like this shot from Revenge of the Sith. It's obviously not the same scene because there are no scared younglings about to die, although the scared aliens do call to mind the separatists that Anakin slaughters on Mustafar. So take this as a foreshadowing of the fear-inducing murderous monster that Anakin soon becomes. But before he becomes Darth Vader, remember he was a loving secret husband who stays in touch with his secret wife by calling her on the holophone. We can see that Padme is clearly pregnant and touching her tummy holding the unborn Skywalker twins. This actually tells us that this scene takes place sometime between the events shown in Revenge of the Sith. Remember, Anakin doesn't learn about Padme's pregnancy until after he and Obi-Wan rescue Chancellor Palpatine at the start of the movie. And we see Padme go from tiny baby bump to full term. So it looks like Clone Wars will slow things down and show what happened between these characters during those months. The Clone Wars is all about showing Anakin's gradual downfall, with the character succumbing more and more to his darker tendencies and developing a friendship with the authoritarian Captain Tarkin. Season 7 will likely accelerate that trend as we see Anakin grappling with the prospect of fatherhood and his growing fear over losing his family. The last thing we want to point out is how the final season of Clone Wars is showcasing the Siege of Mandalore. This epic battle wasn't even mentioned in Revenge of the Sith, but it actually takes place during the events of the movie. If you ever wondered why we never saw Ahsoka Tano or Darth Maul during Episode 3, this is the explanation. They were a part of a pivotal battle in another part of the galaxy. The Siege of Mandalore was always intended to be the final conflict that serves as the climax of the animated series, and now we're finally going to see it play out. Much like Revenge of the Sith ends by showing how Obi-Wan and Yoda survived and where they went off to, we expect Clone Wars to show us how Ahsoka, Maul, and Captain Rex survive in a way that lines up with how they eventually reappear in Star Wars Rebels. And this may be asking a little too much, but some fans have speculated that the flashbacks in The Mandalorian are showing the Siege of Mandalore conflict spilling out into nearby worlds. So it's possible that Season 7 of Clone Wars could even show us the Mandalorian's origin from a new angle. And hey, if they tossed in a Baby Yoda cameo, I wouldn't be mad at that either. That is everything we found that shows how Season 7 of Clone Wars connects to Revenge of the Sith. Let us know anything you found in the comments, and be sure to check out our other Star Wars videos. And don't forget to follow and subscribe for more from IGN.